What up?
What up? Hey, you're falling out of the first round in some of the latest mock drafts from the experts. Do they know something we don't?
I'm not sure. I'm just here to work, man.
Hey, Luther, do you remember the name of your Pee Wee football team?
Can you say it again?
Do you remember the name of your Pee Wee football team?
Herbert Hoover?
Yeah?
Herbert Hoover, Paper Boys? I don't know, something like that. Yeah, it was Paper Boys.
Let me ask you one more. Who's an NFL quarterback you fantasize about catching a touchdown pass?
I catch, from anybody. It don't really matter to me.
Luther, in this draft class, there's an established number one wide receiver yet. What do you want to show this week, also pro day going forward, that you are that guy?
I just want to show, I'm the best, on the field at all times. And, I'm just coming here, got my head down, chip on my shoulder, and just ready to work.
Luther, do you feel more comfortable playing in the slot or outside? And have you met with the Commanders yet?
I can't play anywhere, but yeah.
Luther, the yards after the catch, that's something you do well at. The mindset, can you kind of take me through like the thought process and what makes you so good at that?
I just I got a mentality as soon as I get the ball, trying to score, I'm trying to put my team in the best position, to be successful.
Luther, 6 guys from Missouri drafted last year, 3 of your teammates here. Just what can you say about how that program has gone since you committed there?
The goal was, to change the football trajectory when I went there in the first place. And, I feel like, I accomplished it by going there. And, a lot of guys, getting established around the world and, getting the opportunity.
You talk about that chip on your shoulder. You have this leak. Like, where does that come from?
It's just my mentality, man. A lot of doubters out here, so, I want to prove everybody wrong.
Luther, what's it mean to go through this process with Brady Cook, the guy you got to play with in college from St. Louis? What's it mean to kind of do this together as well?
It's great, man. That's my guy, and this is a great opportunity, and I'm excited for both of us to go out here and put the work in.
What do you think a team would be getting if they drafted him?
They're getting a great leader, a guy who loves to win, who's gonna do everything, put his life on the line out there for the whole team, and he's a great leader.
Hey Luther, I don't know if I heard this right, but you played for the same Little League program as Jameson Williams and maybe wore your number because of him or kind of going up and admired him a little bit. Can you
Yeah, me and J-Mo play the same organization. We also went to the same high school for 1 year.
What do you like about him? What do you admire about his game?
I like how, he always, try to make something happen when he get the ball as well. So, he got a mentality to score and not go down by the first guy. So.
Luther, everybody knows about the hands and the run after the catch ability, but talk a little bit about how you've improved your aspects as far as blocking in the run game and polishing the route running too.
Yeah, the system I was in, I wasn't able to show, all the routes you guys want to see. So, but, I could definitely run routes. I'm here to show you guys. So.
Luther, obviously a very successful college career, did a lot of things really good. Is there anything in particular that you came to this draft that you really want to focus on improvement-wise, just to be able to show some of these coaches?
I just want to show, I want to show the coaches, everything I could do. Route running, catching, running fast, all that type of stuff. So,
Luther, have you spoken with the Dallas Cowboys? Have you spoken with the Dallas Cowboys?
I can't answer that.
Luther, you said when you committed to Mizzou that you wanted to build a pipeline from East St. Louis to Mizzou. In your time in Columbia, how have you seen the perception of Mizzou change in your hometown?
What, can you say again?
Yeah, so you said when you committed to Mizzou in 2022, you wanted to build a pipeline from East St. Louis to Mizzou. How have you seen the perception of the program change in that community since you've been in Columbia?
Yeah, I've definitely seen some guys, choose, to stay home and go to Missouri. There's a lot of guys from my high school who went to Missouri. And, it's just building over time, and, I'm glad I made the decision.
Have you met with the Buccaneers this week?
I can't answer those questions.
Luther, how did you respond this year when there were times where the defense was obviously trying to take you out of the game, doing their best to put the ball anywhere else? How did you fight through that? What was your mental process when you were going through games like that?
I feel, I'm pretty much a game plan for every team I face. So, it's not going to be easy getting me the ball. So, I knew that going into the game. So, I was already at work. I like to watch CeeDee Lamb. I like to watch Amon-Ra St. Brown. I like to watch Jamison Williams, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors.
How has it been competing with Matthew Jordan and you guys are working out together in Exos? How much have you guys worked on each other?
It's been great. Just being around him, he's a great guy, and I like the work that he put in. How he goes about his day, how he goes about his business, and
Was there a certain time at Mizzou or a certain game where you realized, like, I'm NFL ready, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to play at the next level?
That was the goal coming into college. So, I knew I was going to get here one day. I'm happy to be here.
Was there like a favorite game that you had then? Maybe a favorite play you remember that stands out to you your time at Mizzou?
I'd say my favorite play was probably a touchdown against Georgia.
You mentioned two Lions in that group, Jamison and Amon-Ra. You talked to him about what it'd be like to play with him and
No, I haven't talked to him about that.
Luther, a lot of the guys you just mentioned have great burst. What is it about your short area quickness and being able to accelerate in tight spots that makes you different than everybody else here?
I feel like I'm different, in every aspect. My skill set, is good for me, and I can't wait to, show it.
Luther, can you talk about one of your teammates who's not here that's going through the draft process, Johnny Walker, and I guess what a team could be getting in him?
Johnny Walker's a great guy, man. He's a hard worker, man, and I definitely think he deserves to be here because he had a great season 2 years in a row. So, but they're gonna get a hard worker, a good leader on and off the field, and he's gonna prove why he should have been here.
Luther,
What receivers?
so two quick questions for you. First is, you've been great throughout your career. How have you grown over the past few seasons, and what has been your biggest increase this year in your skill set?
I feel like I grew mentally, watching more film, knowing about the game, knowing more what the defense is gonna, try to throw at me. And what was your next question?
Who do you model your game after, current wide receiver?
Myself.
Are you planning on running the 40, and if so, do you have a target time in mind that you're shooting for?
I'm running 40 and trying to run fast.
Do you watch any NFL tape of guys? Of guys out there now? Do you watch any tape of guys playing in average league?
Yeah, I watch CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamison Williams, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors.
What do you like about Chase?
I like how he, always attacking the ball, making contested catches. I like his release game, and I like how he can play inside and out.
What's the skill that you worked on the most in college that you're proud of to say, like, hey, that's part of my game, and that's all the work that I put into it, that's what I saw?
I feel like I worked everything. I'm excited about my game. I love the way I play.
Who is the?
I can't answer that.
Luther, you were wildly productive in sophomore. What do you think might have led to this?
Can you say it again?
You were wildly productive as a sophomore. What do you think led to the dip in your junior year?
I feel like, the opportunities I was given, I just tried to make my opportunities count when I was given the ball this year. So obviously there was a lot more sophomore year. So
Who are the next receivers at Mizzou that we should be watching next year?
everybody.
What can you say about Marquise Johnson and the growth he's made?
Marquise Johnson, man, it's a speedster, man. He's going to attack the ball. He's going to, get open and shoot. He's a dog.
Luther, another one of your former teammates who is here today, Theo Weiss. Talk a little bit about some of the lessons you may have gained from him being an upperclassman of sorts.
I kind of learned a lot from Theo. He's a great leader, man, on and off the field. He loves to put the work in, and, he just, outstanding leader, man. He was, leader of the group, and, he led us to, change the whole receiver thing, in Mizzou. So shout out to him.
What's one of your skill sets you think is going to translate the quickest to the NFL?
Everything.
I feel like we didn't really see your best in the return game and the next opportunities for you to do stuff on return. Is that something you're campaigning to try to do in the NFL?
Yeah, I'm trying to play punt return in the NFL.
And what was it that kind of, was it the fact that they wanted a lot of fair catches, or just what kind of held you back in some ways?
I'd say probably the protection.
You mentioned that Georgia touchdown is the one that really exemplifies the Luther Burden experience. Can you just kind of explain why that one, because it came to mind quickly when you said it?
I mean, because it was against the defending champs, defending national champs, and it was in their house, and it just felt real good.
Luther, can you talk about your relationship with the city of Columbia and what the University of Missouri means to you?
I love the city of Columbia. They show a lot of love to me, and my relationship with them, always gonna be tight. It was great competing against him. We made each other better, and we pushed each other each and every day. Always getting extra reps, always trying to go with each other. To get better and.
So your offensive coordinator in college, right here, your offensive coordinator in college, his brother's now the head coach of the Saints. If you get drafted by the Saints, are there any plays you want him to take from that Mizzou playbook and put in New Orleans?
You can put anything in.
So he's got the cliff notes. If you went to the Saints, Kirby's in the good plays to Kellen?
I'm pretty sure, they probably had a conversation.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you.
Luther, even though you had declared for the draft before the Music City Bowl, you still attended, you were there on the sideline with your teammates. How much did that mean to you to be able to experience that at the end?
It was great. I was glad to, see them guys kind of do it without me. And, I was happy to be a part, of that and, cheer the guys on the sideline and, help out each way I can. So I was happy to be there.
If you had to show scouts one game to point to and show them this is the type of player that you're getting at the next level, what would you point to and why?
All you gotta do is turn on the tape, man. You're gonna see what type of player I am. So.
Luther, when you think of the NFL Combine, who's the first player that comes to mind?
NFL Combine, I don't really know.
With the track history of East St. Louis, with Al Joyner and Jackie Joyner-Kersee and Don Harper, did anybody reach out with one of these track people that's give you some insight on this 40 or anything like that? Not very many cities have 3 Olympic medalists, so.
No.
Okay.
Luther, what's been the most eye-opening part of your meetings this week?
Most eye-opening, I'll say, just being in the moment, excited to be here. This is a great opportunity for me and my family, and I'm just excited to be here.
Luther, how'd your character grow in your 3 years in Missouri and your role as a leader as well?
You said with my fans in Missouri?
Your character, just your character, personal character, and then your leadership role. How'd that grow over 3 years?
I feel like my character has been the same since I got there. Pretty a good guy. I'm pretty much a good guy. Chill, but I feel like I became more of a vocal leader junior year, and looking forward to keep doing that.
Luther, when you think back to your time at Mizzou, what is the biggest takeaway you'll have from your time spent with Coach Drinkwitz?
My biggest takeaway, I'll say that everything not gonna be sunshine and rainbows. You gotta fight the storm back when there's dark clouds over you. So.
Luther, do you plan to attend the draft in Green Bay? And when you do get selected, just what will that moment mean to you and your family?
I think I'm going to the draft, and that moment, will pay off from decades of work, and it's going to feel very special.
Luther, over the past couple of seasons, Mizzou was exceptional in one-possession games. What are some lessons you want to take from those games that you want to apply in terms of mentality?
My mentality always the same. I'm trying to kill whoever in front of me anytime, and I feel like, that I rose to the occasion. When times was tough, and the team could always count on me. Make a play.
You were talking about kind of limitations of the offense as far as your opportunities go. What's like a route or a concept that you like that you weren't able to do as much of at Mizzou that you want to do?
Anything that just give me the ball.
Luther, your vision is unmatched. Your ability after the catch is very impressive. Talk to me about the preparation that goes into that.
The preparation, I'm trying to make the most out of my opportunity as soon as I get it, because you never know when you're going to get it again. So I'm just trying to, do everything I can on this play, to make something happen.
Did you wear number 3 because of Jameson?
No, I'm the third. There'll be 3.
Thanks, Luther.
STP.
Thanks, Luther.